The story of Lourdes and the 19 apparitions of the Holy Mother of God to Bernadette Soubirous, a 14-year-old Catholic girl, really begins in Rome. On the 8th of December 1854, Pope Pius IX gave to the Catholic Church and the world the dogma of the Immaculate Conception. Bernadette alone was to see her Lady throughout all the apparitions. Belief spread that her visitor was heavenly from the sense of presence and the transfiguration of Bernadette when she was in ecstasy. These apparitions took place at the grotto of Massabielle, the back end of nowhere, a dumping place for the town. In 1858, this cave was about 8 meters wide and 5 meters deep, with a floor of mud and river clay, sloping and uneven, the slope being from left to right, as well as upwards and inwards, the level being about 6 feet higher than today. Access was difficult as a canal cut right in front of the grotto to enter the river Gave. It was to cross this canal that Bernadette stopped to remove shoes and stockings when the first vision occurred. Bernadette spoke of the first vision thus: "I came back in front of the grotto to take my stockings off. As I began to do this, I heard a noise. I turned towards the meadow and saw that the trees were not moving at all. I went on taking my stockings off and heard the same noise. I raised my head and looked at the grotto. I saw a lady dressed in white. She wore a white dress and a blue sash and had a yellow rose on each foot of the same colour as the chain of her rosary. When I saw that, I rubbed my eyes, thinking I must be mistaken. I put my hand in my pocket and found my rosary. I wanted to make the sign of the cross, but could not carry my hand to my forehead. It fell back. Then the vision crossed herself and my hand trembled. I tried again, and this time I was able to do it with her. I told my beads, and the vision passed hers through her fingers but did not move her lips. When I finished my rosary, she suddenly vanished." What happened on the 11th of February is known throughout the world. This was the first vision, and a period of 5 months and 5 days would elapse before the last took place on July the 16th, Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The period known as the Fortnight of the Apparitions was the seedbed of belief. By March the 4th, Bernadette was attended by up to 20,000 people. This is a startling change, for on February the 18th, the third vision, she was accompanied only by 2 women, one of whom went away unconvinced. No sooner had the Bishop of Tarbes, Monsignor Lawrence, declared that the Mother of God had really appeared to Bernadette than they started to build. The first chapel was the crypt. It was consecrated in 1866 and seats 150 people. Then immediately they began on the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, constructed on top of the crypt. The main altar, not the table at the front of the sanctuary, is immediately over the point of the apparitions in the grotto. To the right of the sanctuary is a statue of Our Lady by the Parisian sculptor Cabuchet. Bernadette declared this statue as being the best likeness of the apparitions. This basilica seats 500 people. The Rosary Basilica was consecrated on 6th of October 1901 after 18 years' work. The 15 side chapels each represent one of the 15 decades of the Rosary, worked in Venetian mosaics. It is worth remembering here that Our Lady asked Bernadette to come to the grotto for 15 days. The basilica seats 1,500 people. you are drawn irresistibly towards the grotto, that place where the Holy Mother of God deigned to appear to Bernadette. No matter all else, save to come to that spot where Bernadette knelt and behold that place, made so dear to every Catholic heart,